There's a couple more felony menacings just to fucking round it up. Noah Spalding, he wakes up 7 in the fucking morning and then, he's like running at me in the morning because my mother's at the house and I could go to the grocery store and I was able to go to the grocery store, but they were stalking me and they were trying to make sure I couldn't go and do any fucking thing because they want to rob me. And then when they saw me go to the grocery store, well, Noah Spalding knows that something's up. Yeah, my mother's in town, you piece of shit. I can actually go to the post office, go to the grocery store. You've been stalking me and terrorizing me because you're a right-wing sovereign piece of shit that don't want to pay for your fucking permits, you pervert. You drive up to the top of the hill with your fucking binoculars. You got a fucking goddamn binocular my fucking family. What are you doing up at the top of the hill? 7 in the morning? You need a binocular my fucking family? What you doing? Jacking off up there, you sick fuck? Now I have to fucking put up with this shit because I'm a good American and the cops don't do shit, so I can't defend myself? I don't want Noah Spalding's fucking goddamn binocular in my fucking family. I want a safe neighborhood for my family. I'm going to find a wife. I'm going to raise my children in an abuse-free household, in a crime-free neighborhood, in a civil society. You bitches want to be a bitch about me saying you're a hippie? You want to be a bitch about me wanting to see if you vote? But you ain't gonna be a bitch to motherfucking criminal fucking doing motherfucking crimes? What the fuck? He wants us to vote. Fuck him! He killed that guy's dog. I like him. Oh, really? Because you're a bitch-ass piece of shit. I think Capon is driving by my house clicking a gun at me. A white SUV. Got that on fucking video, too. And that's, so if an accusation and 30 seconds of video gets an arrest, well, I got a video that's straight up on camera. He's straight up fucking caught. He's got a gun, tapping his gun against his fucking vehicle. That's felony menacing, using the gun to cause fear in another fucking person. And I was just, again, at my house, not doing shit. So these motherfuckers are driving to my house, fucking with me, and then I'm supposed to pretend that what? Like I'm the bad guy? Fuck you motherfuckers. You motherfuckers are the bad guys. And then there's a stalker, a motherfucking stalker, a piece of shit. They were driving by and I want to say it's Phil Greeny or somebody, they're just driving in fucking low. And they're driving, if you could imagine a child molesting Nazi piece of shit driving, they would drive like real creepy, real slow. And they're Nazis, so they're filled with hatred, right? So they're fucking trying to do something to you, but they're being as fucked up as possible. That's a violation. If I drive by your house with a real fucking loud ass engine, driving in 4 fucking low, and I'm just like staring at you like, what's up? I'm fucking with you, right? That's not a crime. That's a crime, you motherfuckers. You know what I'm not doing to you? Doing drive-bys, driving by your fucking house like a creepy fucking piece of shit. Not killing your fucking dogs. Not killing your fucking dogs. I'm not doing the poaching. I'm not like you Nazi pieces of shit. Fucking fuck you motherfuckers. Nah, I don't want to join your fucking goddamn Nazi club. Phil Greeny wants to goddamn take road scrapers and fucking... And my mother, she witnessed a crime. All she'd have to do is just, file a complaint. But me and her are the opposite. I believe we live in America and I need to goddamn report crimes that I see, but she's on the side of criminal fucking pieces of shit and she never fucking goddamn says shit about any of the fucking criminals that ever do crimes. Ever. Especially if they're against her own children. She never fucking says that. Never says anything. Don't even tell her children they deserve better. Don't even tell her children they deserve better. So yeah, I was in the car. He comes down with a fucking road scraper acting like he's going to barrel into me. I'm getting boards and he's driving by my fucking house like a creepy perverted fuck. They did it right next to here and I ran him out because he was up at the top there and I was able to fucking catch him right around here. And then I followed him all the way out. He killed a fucking sunflower. He drove off onto other people's fucking property. He didn't close the fucking gate up there. And then right before they drove by my house, also early in the morning, like 7 in the morning or something, another motherfucker was driving this way on motherfucking County Road 9. He was driving that way on County Road 9. Again, 4 low. If you can imagine what a child molesting fucking Nazi piece of shit, what they drive like, that's what he drove like. It feels like a fucking violation, and it felt like he violated me for about 10, 20 fucking minutes as he drove slow as fuck by my house. And that's just to pretend that you guys are good people, good Christians. Good people, good Christians, good cops, good bankers. You make sure that institutions are running. Of course you got virtues. Of course you've read the Constitution. Of course you know the preamble. To form a more perfect union, we the people, in order to form a more perfect union, to establish justice, to promote domestic tranquility, and to provide for the common defense and for the general welfare, and to secure blessings of liberty. That's the point of the Constitution. That's the point of our government. I know you guys know all about that. No way you're just a bunch of criminal fucking pieces of shit because you're a bunch of dumb pieces of shit who never fucking read the Constitution or have any fucking sense whatsoever fucking ever. And his license plate is 971QNZ, a silver Toyota Tundra. But I don't have a police officer, so I can't turn that license plate into anything. Danny Sanchez said he didn't know anything about it. Danny Sanchez seems like a nice guy, like he's jovial, like a Santa Claus, like he's a jolly, fat Santa Claus, and he's just, his picture's like he's just about to burst into laughter. So probably on any given day, I probably could have a conversation with him, but he's just too smart for everything. Oh, I didn't know nothing. You didn't know nothing? Okay, well, you've been subpoenaed, so you have to go to court, and you're going to have to tell us all the nothing that you don't know. You're the sheriff. How come you know nothing of any of this? You don't know any of this? I don't know nothing. Yeah, right. That's what a motherfucking goddamn Hell's Angels would say. And then Noah Spalding fucking shot at me from the northwest corner of 4153 Delaware Trail property. And he was a witness to the events of September 17th, 2021. Motherfucker had to get his fucking head out there. Had to fucking show his fucking face. He needs, what's going on over there? Didn't have time to find out who the fuck killed my fucking puppy, but he's got all the fucking time in the world to fuck with my life. Why don't you go get a job, Noah Spalding, you piece of shit? If you go get a job, then I'll be able to go get a fucking job. But I can't get a job as long as I know there's a Noah Spalding in the fucking neighborhood. Yeah, leave the neighborhood for 8 hours so Noah Spalding can take all my fucking stuff. Bitch ass piece of shit. I know what you want, Caucasian motherfucker. You don't want a caucus, you don't want a civil society, and you don't want a good neighbor that's next door to you raising an abuse-free household in a crime-free neighborhood. That's what the fuck you don't want. You gotta believe in your God. No, there's a God. No, there's not. Shut the fuck up. Stupid motherfuckers. Believe in dumb shit. You'll fucking spend all your days, all your live-long days believing in dumb shit. It's about God. Fuck a religious piece of fucking goddamn garbage. Yeah, 41 years. I know you Christians are pieces of shit. 41 fucking years. You've been assholes nonstop. I tried to talk to a lot of you motherfuckers. Tried to talk to YouTube personalities. Only Jordan Peterson's the one that's rooting for me out here, motherfuckers. And what, I'm supposed to be mad at him for that? Talk to you so you could just roll your eyes at me and treat me like I don't want to be treated like a piece of shit. I do want to be competent. I want to be responsible and competent. And I want to be able to pay my taxes and get my stuff done. And I want to be able to have a good career. So I'd love to be a journalist. I'd love to be a professor. I'd love to just raise organic food. Have goats and goddamn motherfucking sunflowers. Just raise a bunch of sunflowers and goats. That would suit me very much. But I don't have a safe society. I don't have a safe society. When people was fucking with me, you think the cops did a fucking thing? So I just want to finish up the Felony Menacings. That was just hard just to read the Felony Menacings, and that's me reading my own writings. So I could understand people not wanting to get into other people's business and not, worrying about other people's problems. I could kind of understand that, but not really. I don't understand it at all. The reason why I'd be so happy if I came across the person who is anti-racist, because to be a good person, you have to have a philosophy of goodness. So to be an anti-racist, you had to come up with that. You had to have a philosophy of race. And your idea of race is this is a racist society, so we have to be against racism. Since it's a racist society, we have to actively be against racism. We got to be against racist people, and we got to be against racist policies. And if you're not against racist people and you're not against racist policies, well, you're not being an anti-racist. I'd be happy as fuck if I met anybody that was, you're good and you're good like me. You're good and you're good like me. You're an anti-racist. You're against child abuse. You're against crime. God damn. I watched that Iceland woman and said that Americans don't care about each other. We don't care if we fall sick. We don't care about our health care. We don't give a shit about each other. And a lot of these motherfucking white trash piles of shit, their own fucking government, everything. So they are fucking taking all the services. They come in, they're on food stamps, they take the fucking Social Security, they take all the fucking FedEx and UPS, and they're at the groceries. They expect everybody to do everything for them, but they're criminal pieces of fucking shit, and they're not reliable worth a fuck. Jordan Peterson is right on so many fucking levels. And one of the biggest things that Jordan Peterson had told me that like really fucking just hit me like a ton of bricks. He says people are traumatized by evil. Yeah. When they murdered my fucking puppy, I was beside myself. That kind of behavior is unbeknownst to me. That is so fucking wicked and sick. And I basically gave the motherfucker the benefit of the doubt up until the point that he fucking, oh, he's lost. Oh, he's just in my driveway. He's not fucking with me. My dog knew he was fucking with me. That's why my good behaved dog was out there. And he wanted to play with them. My good behaved dog wasn't trying to fucking bark out of him and get him out of the way. Noble Havens wants to be a fucking lazy bitch ass piece of fucking shit. When you said your dog was in the middle of the road. So that means if you're in the middle of the road, motherfucker, can I run over you? And he wasn't in the middle of the road. He was on the side of the road to a motherfucker that was fucking with me. Drive here, drive there, drove in there, drove everywhere. Motherfucker, that's what the dog is supposed to do. My dog is protecting and serving. Why wouldn't the cops be mad about a dog that was protecting and serving? They'll let a damn dog fucking chew on a person. They'll let their dogs chew on a fucking person. And Hunter Velasquez wants to shoot my fucking dog the moment he goes up there. Don't they? The Colorado cops are supposed to have training when it comes to the fucking dogs. Here comes a dog, just shoot him, he says. Just shoot him. For an accusation, you're at the scene, you're not seeing or hearing anything. Here comes a dog. And then Timmy, he's a nice fluffy dog. He goes up to him and he lays on his back and he shows him their genitals. It shows them his genitals. That's what you was afraid of? A nice fluffy fucking dog who rolls on his back and says, go ahead and rub my belly, treat me nice. Oh my God, it's a terrible... Nothing. You're just insecure fucks and you're afraid of your own shadow. I spent so much time protecting my fucking dogs, and then Hunter Velasquez, as soon as he shows up onto the scene, just shoot the dog. Motherfuckers. These are my practice kids, Hunter Velasquez. The first time I had a conversation with Hunter Velasquez, I was like, murder is wrong, right? Murder and rape and stealing, that stuff is wrong, right? And he's just like, yeah. He made sure he ran my fucking name through the fucking system, got my fucking ID, turned his fucking goddamn camera on. He was a bitch-ass piece of shit. And he was sitting there saying that Colleen Romero could take my money and not fucking perform the service. She was supposed to do the thing, but she didn't. Ah, well, you should pay her anyways. Fuck you, you stupid bitch. What the fuck is the matter with you? If I paid you $50 to mow my lawn and you didn't mow my lawn, you owe me $50 back. Clearly. That's just common sense 101. But I can't convince Hunter Velasquez of shit, but when Soto Cruz says, hey, we're going to go arrest that guy, well, make sure you shoot his dog. You can't convince that piece of shit. He can only obey. He don't know how to think. He can't think, he can't see the evidence, and then goddamn make his own conclusions. He can only obey. He probably grew up in the Catholic Church, public education. His parents are probably authoritarian. That's what he respects. Not evidence. Evidence? Logic? You trying to convince me that a crime occurred? No, you're going to lose that battle trying to convince me like I'm a person. Would you rather me just be a cop and treat you like a piece of shit? Nah, I'm just going to arrest you. I'm just going to attack you and arrest. I'm a cop. No, I have a license to just attack you, provoke you, and attack you, throw your life away forever. I'm a cop. No, we pay for this. We Americans pay for cops to go around terrorizing and abusing us, and they don't get the damn criminals. I paid all that money for permits. All the motherfuckers that didn't pay for permits, they got police protection. They got each other. They got buddies and friends and shit. They got all the safety in the fucking world. If you feel safe enough to not only live your life, but also go fuck with dude over there, you're doing fine, motherfucker. You're doing great. God damn, you're doing fucking great as shit. I would love to just be able to live my fucking life. Let alone have to go around fucking with other people. I'm not like you pieces of shit. I'm not like you pieces of shit. If my son was goddamn going through this shit, my son had drive-by shootings on him, my daughter had drive-by shootings on her, no fucking way I wouldn't be right next to her. No way I wouldn't have a sanctuary for my kids. Why? You're not gonna give a shit if your kids fucking live or die? Why wouldn't you give a shit if your kids live or die? And why the fuck would people go along with that shit? It's a life or death situation, but you're a bitch ass piece of shit. So stay strong, you bitch ass pieces of shit. You want to keep on abusing kids and keep on being a racist pile of shit with no virtue. That's another thing. Our republic is going to go down. We don't have enough virtuous people. The people of America are not virtuous. I think the only reason we're not at each other's throats is because we have moderate wealth. But I think if you take a little bit of wealth away from these fucking Caucasians, I think they'll attack you. I think they're mean motherfucking pieces of shit. The only reason they're not attacking you is because they got moderate wealth. Take it away, though. Look at what happens on Black Friday over a PlayStation. So if we're going to freak the fuck out over a PlayStation, imagine if we started losing, if we didn't have food and water.